I'm Pamela, the cooler sister.
I'm Wanda, the feisty twin.
And I'm Wendy, the twin on the fence.
We are here to discuss social issues. Hello guys, this is your favorite trio. I'm Pamela and
I'm Wanda.
And I'm Wendy.
welcome to our chat room for today. And with today, we are going to be tackling a topic. And currently, when you think of the world, what do you think of? You think of pictures. And ask yourself, which people are the brains behind the beautiful pictures we always think of? Photographers, of course. And today in the house, we have two of the finest photographers here in Ghana. We have Lightville photography and we have Focusnblur. I can't tell you much. I would prefer they tell you all about themselves, your real name and all, how you do your work,
And how you start.
So I'm Chrissy Boatin. I'm CEO and founder of Focusnblur. Focusnblur started in 2016 as the brand itself. But I started photography in 2013. And yes, so in 2013 I used to run photography with my own name. So I started with PK Photography, PKDCB. It wasn't working for me. In 2016 I had to quit my 9 to 5, which is my full-time job, to pursue photography full-time. And in that quest to really pursue this full-time, I thought of, I need a different name that would actually make me look more like a company. Because the dream was to run a company, not a person or something. So I had to do a few research, try to get the best name I could possibly find. Called a few of my friends, we brainstormed a little bit, and we finally landed on a very simple name, Focusnblur. Yeah, it sounds simple now, but when we were looking for it, it wasn't that simple. Yes, but it literally has everything to do with your lifestyle, your personality, your aspirations and your goals. So it's a coincidence, however, that Focusnblur literally, with the camera and the lenses, you focus and then it blurs everything out, so you focus. But in its real true sense, what we really meant was you focus on the important things in life and you blur all the obstacles.
Wow, that's really great.
Yeah, so
I really like the definition for his.
yes, so that was actually the biggest deal about the brand, Focusnblur. So you focus on the most important things, and sometimes you blur the obstacles. In photography, we have something called a bokeh. Now, it is when you focus on something that you get a bokeh. And in photography, bokeh is even something very nice people fight for. Bokeh is like something very expensive now, because you need to buy a very expensive lens to get a very nice bokeh. So in our also quest of defining what we stand for, even to get a bokeh, it's not necessarily forgetting your problems or forgetting the blur part of it, but try to make something better out of it. Okay, so your problems, you can actually learn from your problems, from your mistakes, from your past. You understand? So in compensating everything, that you don't necessarily have to just forget everything, but in life, in as much as you're focusing on the most important thing, blur your obstacles. Also define your obstacles. Know what your problems are. You understand? And make sure that you make beauty for ashes. Something like that. You make the best decisions later in life out of your mistakes, out of your obstacles, out of your problems. So it's a lifestyle, truly. It's a movement with Focusnblur. That's why I don't add photography to it. That's why I don't want anybody to think that it's Focusnblur photography. No, it's Focusnblur. And it only tells what exactly it's meant for. Focus on the important things, your goals, like the obstacles. So that's how the name is, and that's why it stands for.
Okay, that's really great. So Lightville.
Yes. Okay, my name is Neil John, and I am the head photographer for Lightville photography. I also do. I used to have the photography at the end. I do the Lightville because I chose Lightville because photo means light, and it's a light.
Yeah, it's actually that.
Yeah, so Vales is like a photo village.
Yeah.
Kind of, when I was brainstorming for the name, I was in the basement of my sister's house, and I came out with Light Avenue, Light Streets.
Yeah.
And the TV was on, and they were like, coming up next, Smallville. I've watched Smallville before.
Yeah, Smallville, Superman.
Smallville, Lightville. It makes sense, you know. There's no deep, just
something complicated.
Yeah, But actually, I started photography when I was in America, New Jersey, the year 2010. I was laid off from my work, so I was home, and I used to do freelance graphic design. And I was tired of graphic design because clients don't really understand design sometimes. Going back and forth over one logo is like crazy. I'm like, I can't be doing this for the rest of my life. I need to do something that is more enjoyable and still art. I've always liked photography. Like whenever I see magazines, I look through them and I just wonder how they take all these images. I always think like they use expensive gears and stuff. So sometimes I feel like I'll never get to do photography. But when I was laid off for almost 2 years.
Wow.
In America, one thing I like about America, when you're laid off, you still get paid like 80% of what you used to make. So I was still getting paid, but I was home. So that's when I started searching my soul, like what I really want to do. So I was like, okay, let me see how photography works. Yeah, because I have a friend, her name is Nafa. She runs Judah Avenue photography in America. She's a photographer. She does more weddings and family and maternity. She's very good. Like she's one of the top wedding photographers in the DMV area, Washington, Virginia, Maryland area. So I saw her. I saw some of her pictures on Facebook. And at that time, she was just taking pictures for fun. And so I hit her up like, I like your pictures. I want to shoot like you. How do I go about it? And she was like, okay, let's get a camera and just, go on YouTube, just go tutorials. So I got this camera. My first camera was Canon XTI.
T3i.
No.
It was even
before. That's when there was no T3i. It was T2i.
Yes, T2i.
It's like old camera. So I got that and I started shooting. So like when I go to parties and clubs and stuff, I just take me and stuff. They were crappy images. To me, I thought like, oh shit, this is top-notch pictures. But last time I saw some pictures on my own time. Who shot this thing? So after some time, I was able to get the Canon T2i. I remember one time I was in the elevator with one of my friends, and then Chloe and the basketball player. They came in. I didn't know who they were, but my friend, female, she said, she saw me, she was squeezing my hand like that. Are you okay? Like, so when they left, we were like, oh, that's Chloe Kardashian and she called her mom and grandma. These people, I was so I was able to, like, it was fun shooting celebrities on red carpets. It was like an experience because the paparazzis at those events, they are very, very aggressive. And even though they got us a spot for me to start the shoot. When I got there, someone was standing on the spot, and I had to find a way. Like, my name is right there, face to face Africa, blah blah blah. They were still trying to argue with me and all that. And when people come out, if you're not quick enough, you might not
Might
get
not pictures.
you know,
yeah.
it's crazy. Like, so the first time I was like, wow, this is crazy. This paparazzi stuff is, and they were shooting like, you know, like,
Crazy.
you know, I didn't know anything. I'll just do my single
Wow,
shot.
wow.
You know, and people were directing them, so it's all turn around, flip, just jump, you know. And then when I thought you don't mind me, I saw who died after I was trying to direct. Was it Nelly? Yeah, Nelly. I said, Nelly, please just stand there again. You don't mind me. You know, so but it was fun.
Yeah.
And backstage too was quite fun. I remember D Black and D Money, they were representing Ghana. So yeah, and I think I did a footage. They did was it a
Cypher.
Yeah.
BT5 Cypher.
So yeah, it was D Black and some South African rappers and this other, what's my name? So even though BT was shooting, I was also shooting. And recently I found that footage in one of my old hard drives. I think one day I'll just edit it and put it out there. But it was nice to see how things go about it. You know, and we went to the after parties. We went to pre-parties and after parties. We roasted and me, I don't know. I don't get starstruck. There's only two people that I might get starstruck, like Messi, and Michael Jackson.
He's dead, obviously.
Yeah. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is normal.
Nice.
So is it easy setting up the photography business here in Ghana?
Yeah.
Okay, so I moved to Ghana 2012. Actually 2011 in December. 6 And when I moved, I said Lightville in Ghana. When I was in America, I was ninja in photography.
Okay.
But when I came to Ghana, and then 2012, I went down to America for a few months. That's when I changed the name to Lightville. When I came back, okay. So when I came to Ghana, the photographers weren't, the professional photographers weren't a lot.
Yeah.
Just counting them all. Just Bob Pixel, Yanana Rakufi, Steve Duse, Capture just came out. So I did my research, like, there are not a lot, so I can still do something. Right now it's like 10,000.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because of Instagram.
Anyway, so I registered the name Lightville. The reason why I made a company because I know I'll be hard, if I can't do anything else. So I have to, get people in my team and, always shoot, do the work because I can't shoot 2 weddings in a day. I can't do certain, there's some photography fields that I'm not an expert. Maybe landscape or some other ones, food, So it was, at my time, it was easy and people, when clients come to me and I mention see my rates, they don't go and compare. There's not a lot of people to compare. Or right now, they call me, oh, Kojo said 1,000, so you're saying 7,000. Then go to Kojo. So right now, I think, was it easy for you?
For me, so I came at a point where, it was saturated. I should be sincere. 2013, in the photography business was literally a point where the new lords were in, the young boys with more energy from the university, where parents were getting to understand that photography is actually something that people really appreciate. And so it wouldn't be easy. I wouldn't say that be wrong. It wasn't easy to start out to get to be known as a very good photographer as such, because a lot of photographers knew each other at that point, and it was you had to fight or work very hard to be part of the circle, or you always be out of the circle. So it was a fight. Now I wouldn't even. I think there's a new kind of photographers again, even from when I started, and they are even finding it a bit more hard, and they are finding to use other means to solve their problems. Because I would say at my time where T3I was the camera. So with photographers, I think we are trying to define the times based on which camera was what. It helps to know which generation we are. So with my generation was photographers were learning from very good photographers. In my generation, I think you'd rather want to look for a very good photographer to understudy, to be an apprentice, to be an intern, and you hold light forever. Yes, you hold light, you carry bags, you charge batteries, and you will sit down to listen to big words in photography, and it will baffle your mind. You go home, have nightmares, and you want to come back to listen to more. In my time, we're learning. Okay, there's a new generation that are being sponsored, or it's easy for them to acquire gear. My time, I remember I bought a second-hand used T3I from who I learned from. And big shouts to Selassie, because he taught me photography, where you met him. Now, Pixelrate, yes. So, Pixelrate had a T3I, and I think he had a second camera, a 60D. And he gave me the T3I because I was studying from him, and I told him I wanted to buy. I couldn't afford it, so I said I'll buy on high purchase. And it was 800.
That's like you flip it, or
Yes, I freed it. Basically, that's how it sounds. So, and it was 800 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
But I couldn't afford it. Yes. So I had to pay little by little, and I had to make sure that I always brought the camera to him so that he knew that I had it. But I'm not finished paying. Yeah, so I'm not finished paying. I can't just take it away. Yeah, so I always have to come closer to him for him to know that I'm learning. You understand? And that was a challenge. And the good thing too was Pixel Selassie is actually like we call him the grizzly bear. He is a cushion. You know, he's a cushion. Everybody actually sleeps next to him because he embraces everyone. He teaches. You understand? So at the point he had a lot of young guys who were learning from him, and everybody who knew something will also want to teach you because the man who taught us is open to teach. So the likes of SNM, Hollison, if you know all these names, these guys, you see all these guys were always around to help you know something one way or the other. You understand? So once I was able to slowly pay off my camera, I got to learn photography in a